Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Thea, The Awakening Return of the Giants. Uh, in this part, I'd like to start working on another building. I'd like to get a watchtower, or at least the material we need for watchtower, because we want to build it from the elven wood. So we have to stay where it exactly is. It probably on this tile, and gather some materials. And I just noticed one thing that a change that uh, was being tested in beta in the last few days made it to the main game, and or that's these grayed out resource icons. How that works is when we check the research window. Um, you can see that some resources are like grayed out, like one step ahead. We can see what the resource is gonna be. We can't see what's like two steps ahead, but all the grayed out resources that we can see here, we can now also see on the map where they are. This makes it like easier to decide which resource you're going after. You can see if it will be available to you or not, or how easily accessible it will be, and based on that you can adjust your tactics, because many people are complaining that when they don't know where the resources can be, they sometimes like go for a resource and base their whole strategy around that resource, and then they find the resource to be on like the other side of the world, and they basically get screwed like that. So this is uh, like making all the decision making process a bit easier, or you can actually, base it on something. You can check where your important resources are gonna be, and then decide which way you want to go. Okay, well, I didn't notice that there was an update for the game, but I read it some time ago, and this is how it looks like. There are probably some other changes. I'll have to check the notes after this video, but hopefully there is nothing super important that will be changing the game too much. So let's play first, and I'll check the patch notes later. We're gonna start by researching that watchtower. How much wood are we gonna need? 50 elven wood. That's not that much. Okay. And the turn. And we start with some encounter. Oh, we are attacked by 3 skeletons. Okay. I should be able to handle this quite easily. Let's start with someone who has a decent shield in case the skeleton has piercing damage. And what can we do now? Probably counter tactics. And now we use all our people with piercing damage. Like to kill this skeleton. Oh, we don't have enough damage for that, but we can do is just confuse both of them so that we can kill them easily. Okay, what did we get? 10 to armor, that's not bad. Shield, he can probably dismantle. This is quite bad, so let's get rid of it. And this is quite bad as well. Maybe I should have kept the weapon though, because we have the Veles with us now. And we don't have any gear for probably her. Or maybe I should say it. No, we have the sword. And we have some armor down. I really should equip all of this. Who needs an armor? You need an armor. Are you strong enough to carry it? No, not this one at least. Who is strong enough to carry a really heavy armor? You are. And that means we can use the shade on someone else. Okay. What is this? Oh, our crafters doesn't have, or don't have anything to do, our crafter. We don't have enough ancient wood for more pikes. We could maybe try to make some pikes from lower quality materials, just for the experience. Let's try steel combined with maybe granite. And how much leather do we have? A ton of leather. It's 11 0, but I think it's still quite decent. You may even keep this. Yeah, let's just make as many as we can. It's a ton of experience, and we can always cancel this or reassign our people temporarily. Just good that we have enough materials to keep producing stuff and keep researching. And before we go back, I want to attack the suspicious tower. I don't remember what to expect there, so it could be dangerous.
You see a large stone tower sticking out of the landscape like a grey withered thumb. As you get closer, you see that much of the building has crumbled over the years, but the stone looks very solid, and more importantly, it is already cut into manageable chunks.
Okay, let's
As you get closer to the tower, you see that within it there lies a nest of giant spiders. If you hope to gather the stone, you must get rid of the nest.
Well, 2 skull spiders, it's just usually a queen and a bunch of small spiders. That shouldn't be a problem. Yep. We just have to make sure that the queen dies. What do we start with? Start with you. And maybe we can even get rid of some cards, but try to use them for the confuse, or maybe you can counter offense with you. Okay, there's the queen. Good, it's starting from the supported hand. Let's do some damage. Can we do more? We can. Okay, now it's gonna die, and the remaining spiders are not the problem. We can get closer and get a kill. Okay, that's a kill here. That's a kill here. So let's get you two out. Okay, that's a kill. Can we counter tactics now maybe? Nope. So let's just get you out. And this should be enough to kill everything. We won't give them a chance to attack. There we go.
You are now free to take as much of the stone as you can.
What is this ring? Well, extra armor we can use, and
you use your tools and gather the stones.
Oh, that's not bad. Quartz and clay are kind of basic, but malachite isn't bad, and obsidian is actually quite a high quality resource. Good. Before I forget, let's equip that ring. You can carry it. That's actually quite good. The rest seems to be quite decent. Okay, what's gonna be this time? That's just one skull undead. I'm still gonna do it manually, but it shouldn't be a problem, especially since we can discard something, and we can even counter tactics. Good. Now let's just get our people with piercing damage to the front, and make sure that we have enough damage for those discarded cards. There we go. 4-6, maybe I'm gonna keep this shield for now. This is a bad quality though, so let's get rid of it. And more encounters. 2 skull spiders. Yep. Okay, starting with the queen shouldn't be a problem. Now that's a kill, that's a kill. Let's get rid of this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have more piercing damage? We don't. Well, let's just get some people in. And for the last card, we're gonna use counter offense. And now we don't have to play anything else. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. I'm quite disappointed with the amount of spider silk we are getting from this though. Let's see. Shielding. Well, +1 shielding is better than no shielding. So let's equip this one as well. And we got a level up. Good. Where are you? You can equip this. Okay, let's check the level ups. Will, health, speech, +2, +2, +2. Everything that is +2 is nice. +2 strength is decent. +1 strength is decent as well. Health is okay-ish. +1 speech kinda sucks. +1 will sucks. Oh, not that bad. Like average level ups. +1 gathering. You already have gathering 10. Maybe I should take her with us. That's a lot. To make gathering some of the higher tier resources much easier. And some will intelligence. Nothing super amazing. Okay. So let's head home. Let's look at on the resources. Okay, let's try it this way. We can camp and get some meat and all the wood as well. It's getting so much easier getting resources now. Who doesn't have food? You don't have food. Okay. So let's get back to the village. Inventory, that's what we want. Okay, leave all of this here. We definitely don't need 57 wood. Let's just keep 15 maybe. All of this we can leave in the village. Okay, veggies we want to keep, the meat we want to keep. Wicker we definitely want to leave home. And we want to take as much food as possible. The meat. We need more food. We are not getting the food fast enough. Okay, how many people do we have here? We're gonna leave 3 behind. So they are fine with, let's leave them 6. But still, they're real low on food. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Okay, you are coming with us. And what do you want to take? All the baskets. And we can probably use the spear as well. Okay, who needs a basket? First, people who don't have any. Then we can maybe just replace some that are only +3, but for now we still have some people who don't have any baskets, so let's do something about that. You don't need the hammer. Okay, now all of our warriors can help with gathering. You can carry a basket. We should probably make some more. Still have some people who don't have baskets yet. Okay, let's check our weapons. 5-3. gonna replace, where is it? Um, the club. It's really bad. Let's get more piercing damage. It's not the, oh, it's bad quality. Uh, Still better than the mace probably, or club. Okay, so what can we leave behind now? That club, some shields, the hammer. I think that's all for now. Okay, this should mean that the village is now low on food. That's fine. They can get more immediately. But what I want to see is that if we can gather the elven wood and some food with that, but we can't. There is no, there are no food resources around it. Is there any other source of elven wood? It's here, but again, there is no food around it. This is too far away. I was hoping we could get food at the same time, but we can't. We can at least get some food while we are gathering the ancient wood. Not sure that the seaweed is in range, but fish should be from this tile. Okay, I just hope that we have enough food to even get to the ancient wood. Oh, and there is a three skull hive. Should probably get rid of it uh, before we send the people or send the expedition far from the village. How are we gonna do that? Okay, first, how much elvenwood do we still need? 30, only 20, that's not that much. We can get that in probably 4 rounds.
You come across a hidden stash, and it looks like whatever is
nice.
inside may still be intact. You have your loot safe in hand, but you can hear something approaching.
Stay here
you stand your ground
we
and
to fight only a few boar. That also should mean more food. Okay, can we discard something? No, it's not enough. Damn it. But we should be able to confuse all of them. Piercing damage. What's piercing damage? You do. And same here. Oh, you don't have that much damage in main hand. Okay, whatever. Just confuse them. And do we have enough damage? We should. 28, 31, that's enough for this one. 16, that's enough for the kill. And we should have enough to get rid of both these cards in the first round. Yep.
It turns out these were simply some boars defending their turf, or searching for prey. Still, you search their remains, hoping to gather some extra resources.
Not that much food, but the resources are really good. Like enchanted bones and wicker. Still need the wicker for more baskets. Bones are always useful. Yeah, that's good loot. I think I'm gonna start working on those baskets immediately. Just make as many as we can. We don't have to work on those spears. That's really just something we're gonna work on when there is nothing else. Maybe you could use another crafter at this point. We have one crafter in the expedition, and when we get back, I'll maybe leave him home, or her. I think it's her, to speed the gathering up. It's also gonna speed up the research. I think it's a good idea. We have enough people in the expedition now. Okay, how does it look like here? Some undead, don't care about it, but I hope that we are strong enough to handle this fight as a hunt, because I definitely don't want to fight them in the normal combat. Let's see if we can handle 3 skull hunt. I think we should be. Yeah, 7 cards, and they're gonna be stronger. Actually, our hunting skills suck. They really suck. We can counter offense. Do we have enough shields for this? We can't discard anything else. I think we just have to rely on our numbers. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. And they're not that high level. I'll just allow them to play our cards. This is a good positioning, the strongest card in the end. That's a lot of damage we have to do to it. Okay. People who can't do anything will be our shields. You are a good shield. Maybe I'm gonna keep this card because it can support ally. Who else suck? You suck, but you have a ton of hit points. You are next. You are next. Okay, and now the real damage dealers. How much damage are we gonna do? You can survive the first hit, you can die from the second hit. You're gonna survive this hit, so you're gonna attack first. It's gonna be 2 damage, so we have to do 20 more. It's gonna be 13. Do we have anyone who can do 13 damage with 1 hit? We don't, but we can get you out and support you. So she should be able to finish this card. Next we have to do 13. No, it still doesn't work. We're missing 1 point of damage. I was hoping we could get rid of 3 cards maybe. No, we can't. Okay, never mind. I think we have enough shields to survive all attacks. Okay, cool. And the same tactics again. Oh, we have so many people, it's not a problem anymore. Well, I thought that our hunting skills will be a bit better. Okay. The loot is not that good, but the important thing is that we managed to get rid of the hive. And I should probably get rid of these skeletons as well. Our village is still pretty weak. Oh, spiders. Okay, spiders I don't care about. Those we can kill with our villagers. Who can counter offense? You can counter... Oh, really? It's not enough. Well, in that case, we're just gonna counter tactics. We can't even confuse them. Okay, let's just use some shields then. Anyone else who can do damage? You can do damage, you can do damage. Can anybody support ally? Nope. Okay. I probably want to keep the sword. Oh, that's a nice shield. Okay, who can use that? We still have some people who are using shields. You have 47. Is there anybody 471? Anybody who would benefit more from this? You. Okay, good. And maybe I can just get rid of the old shield immediately. And now we head back and start working on that elven wood. And we can also get some meat along the way and some more wood. Okay, where exactly is that wood? We can't get close to it. I mean, we can get close to it, but we can't start gathering it yet. Where do we want that camp? On this tile probably, so it doesn't matter. Okay, can we get 230? It shouldn't be that hard now. 210, so we need only someone with gathering skill 4. So now we are getting 6 wood every turn. Can we get some coal? Coal is a catalyst that's used mainly when you're crafting jewelry. And for that we need a ton of that. I'm not sure if I'll go for jewelry, or I mean, if I'm gonna research jewelry, I may just go with what we find. We need more baskets. Okay, 3 is probably the best we can do. And here we can get it to 5 turns, but herbs are not that important. What matters is that we can get a lot of elven wood. Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from? Okay, it's probably something I should get rid of. Come on, attack. And what the hell is this? It looks like undead. A weird undead. Well, let's try the sneak. Counter offense and oh, can't do anything else. Counter tactics. Who else can do damage? You can do damage. You can do a little bit of damage, and we can confuse this card. Okay, 3 enchanted bones, good. Some extra experience, but we have to set up the camp again. How was that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Get this to 3, and the rest is gonna work on some herbs. We should be able to get at least 1 stack. Okay, I'm gonna stay here till like midnight. And if there are like no mobs around the village, damn, we don't have food. Whoops. We can trouble without food. I may have to set up like a small expedition that will be responsible only for gathering food. And I hate doing that because all the random events can pop up on the weak expedition, and those guys won't be able to handle it. 51 food. We need more. We desperately need more. Okay, we can stay here for like 2 more turns. It seems that we're gonna be leaving sooner than I expected. Let's check veggies. We're getting 11 per turn, and we are eating a lot more than 11 per turn, so we are losing food. We need a second expedition. Okay. Now, how can we do that? We also still can't leave our gatherers behind yet. I'm not sure how we can do this. Okay, let's leave you behind. We need a second crafter. Both hammers are identical. Oh, you are not strong enough. Okay, in that case, you'll get different gear. You can carry the sword. That's quite a good weapon for you. Maybe we can gear up the remaining people. You should be able. Oh, damn! The sword is heavy. Okay, let's give you the club then, and I think that's the best we can do. I probably want some piercing damage even in the village. So, who doesn't have basket yet? Who else? You don't have a basket. And now I have to check where can we get food along the way. Uh, this looks like a good spot where we could get food. This is a good spot, but still not perfect. Is there any tile? This is a good tile, but there's like nothing that would be super interesting, and it's very far from the village. This style is interesting, but again, it's too far away. This style isn't bad. We get the meat and the grain, and grain comes with or in quite large stacks. What does it look like here? Is there a tile? Probably can't stay on this tile. I'd like to get the fish, seaweed, and veggies at the same time. Probably can't get that. I think we're just gonna have to stay here from time to time and get some meat until we get more people and we can make like a decent second expedition that will just camp here all the time and gather food. 127. We are leaving how many people behind? 4. So let's 8 leave. I mean, so let's leave 8 behind. Can't even talk today. Um, let's start moving.
You travel through the plains until you discover a deep rift in the ground.
Oh,
When you look down, you see a vast area filled with rubble. Amongst the rubble stick out some enormous ivory bones of a dragon.
hello. But first we definitely want to take a closer look. It won't be as easy as just going down and collecting the bones.
You notice that the rocks move unnaturally, and you soon realize that these must be rock trolls. You can either use the element of surprise and fight them, or try to sneak past unnoticed and collect some bones.
I don't think that we are strong enough to attack those trolls. Might be able to. Actually, we should be able to kill them, but I can't guarantee that we wouldn't lose someone during the fight. So we just go for the sneak challenge that we can do quite easily. Counter offense. We can counter offense. You can, but if I discard her, then we'll have like no damage. I'll just go with counter tactics. Our damage sucks. We can confuse one card. No, I'll just get all the shields to the front. I hope we can kill at least one card. Seven, okay, one card is down, 2 cards are down. Can we confuse this? We can't. Okay, we need some shields. But this is much better. We now have cards with higher damage in the active hand. There we go.
You managed to sneak past
Holy
the
crap.
sleeping trolls comfortably, and as the area was quite large, you were able to collect a decent amount of dragon bones and even some dragon hides safely.
This is amazing. These are some of the best materials in the game, together with like mithril. Oh my god, and we have a ton of them. Perfect. What is this? Who is not working? Oh, our second crafter is not working. I'll just work on both these things. Some more effective. Like this, we will be only getting 35 points from her every turn, and this way we are getting 70 points from her every turn. Okay, this is better. And we can go this way, set up a camp, and start working on that meat. That meat is actually coming in quite large stacks as well. That's nice. Okay, let's kill these skeletons, or undead. Not sure that those are skeletons. Yeah, they are. And that's gonna be enough for this part. In the next part, we'll have to solve our problem with food and finally get more ancient woods, because now we have a best secondary material as far as spears. Okay, let's get you out. And counter offense, so we don't have to worry about the active cards anymore. Can we use first action on someone? Oh, but we can use counter tactics. And now we just get everyone out. Oh, we have some piercing damage here. Never mind. That's a kill. That's a kill. You guys have definitely enough damage. Okay, you don't have to worry about this. There we go. That's nice armor. And I think we have enough shields. Uh, with all the materials that we have, we'll get more and more pikes, so we won't need that many shields. Yeah, let's get rid of them. Okay, and how far can we get now? Probably just one tile, I think. Because, again, I want to set up the camp and get more meat. One, two, and can we get all the wood? We can. We probably don't need it, but may as well gather it now. We can always throw it away if it's like too heavy or we have too much. And we have another research point. I didn't even notice that. And I also forgot that we probably want to start working on that watchtower. Oh, mistakes. This thing should have or should be finished already. What are we gonna use as a catalyst? I'm not sure if actually quite sure it doesn't matter, so let's just use the wood. And now we can see that it adds some extra vision for the village. The vision 2 actually sucks. Good watchtowers can give up to 5, but this is the best we can get if we want to have the attract elf option. So we just have to work with vision plus 2, and I just hope that we'll be able to get some elves from this. Um, but it also gives us 22 research when we build it, so that's quite decent. It requires a ton of points. Let's see. Uh, oh, did I? Oh, here it is. 11, 8. I'm probably gonna use both our crafters on this one. I just want to have it available as soon as possible. Okay, cool. Off camera, I'm gonna think about what we're gonna research next. We could either go for ranged weapons. Also, be nice to get the two-handed axes. Maybe some armor wouldn't be bad. There's still a ton of stuff that I would like to get, or maybe even, but we don't have enough resources for smithy. This would allow us to get, or this would give us a chance to get the good quality items. But I also want to build a smithy from elven wood. Again, I want to increase the chance that we get some elves. Probably gonna keep the point for now. Um, but again, I'm gonna think about it more off camera. We are done for this part. And I hope you liked it. Join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.